you could just tell me what you've seen from Franz Wagner and his game and what he brings to the table.
Franz is elite. That's really the. I mean, like that's the one word I would use to explain Franz. Is he's just an elite player overall. Like he's a pro for sure.
Thanks, Zeb.
Next question is from James Hawkins from the Detroit News.
Hey Zeb, appreciate your time. I have a couple questions. So you went from being the star guy in Toledo and you went down to Montverde where you were just one of the stars on a loaded roster. What was that adjustment like for you? And I guess how do you feel like that helped prepare you for this level?
The adjustment was definitely tough for me just because I guess the situation didn't go as I planned it to, but we had a really good team and every day for me was competitive. So in the long run, it helped me a lot. Like, I mean, I know a lot of people probably couldn't see it, but behind the scenes, it definitely helped me a lot and prepared me for this level of basketball.
Right, and you just kind of touched on about how it helped you. I guess looking back from when you first arrived in Montverde to kind of at the end of the year, I guess it's kind of an iron sharpens iron type of thing. I guess where do you feel like you made strides in your game during that year?
Um, I feel like the biggest strides I made were non-basketball related because skill wise, I definitely felt prepared for this level of basketball, but just the mental toughness and the speed of the game. And I mean, the whole environment in general was just more like a college environment versus my school in Toledo.
Thanks.
Next question comes from Abigail Snyder with the Michigan Daily.
Hi, thanks for taking the time. I was just wondering what you would say your biggest lessons or takeaways have been from practicing with Michigan for the past month or so.
Um, there's definitely been a lot of takeaways. I'm big on, especially since I've gotten here, I've been big on just improving every little way I can because I know here a lot of the little things matter. So, I mean, everything from just simply sprinting the floor to, I don't know, cutting down the length of passes. There's a lot of little things that I've learned and took away from our practices here at Michigan.
Any of the older guys in particular that have been really helpful for you?
Yes, I mean honestly, all of the older guys, even people not in my position like Austin or Zay, but or even Franz, but the Eli and Mike at my position have taught me a lot. Like I try and learn as much as I can when I'm on the side or watching. I try to watch those two, and I know Eli does a lot of the little things correct. And I mean, I've learned a lot from them, and I keep asking questions.
Thank you.
Next question is from Orion from the Detroit Free Press.
Hey Zeb, thanks for doing this. Obviously, you played for Xavier's dad. You know Xavier. Have you talked to Xavier at all about what it's like to be a point guard under Juwan Howard?
Yes, for sure. Me and him talk about it all the time. We laugh about things that we know. How do I explain this? After X being here at Michigan, he knows a lot of the things like Coach Howard teaches and a lot of things the other coaches teach. And it's repeated. So, I mean, I talked to him a lot about the things that happened this year and how they're similar to when he was a player at Michigan.
Mm-hmm. Did Xavier have any advice for how to thrive in Juwan's offense as a point guard? And what do you think you can bring to the team this year, especially offensively?
The biggest thing he told me was just not to overthink anything. Coach Howard allows us to play basketball. So when I go out there, the biggest thing X told me was just hoop, basically.